I was coming back into town recently, and a new advertising campaign had just kicked off. One billboard said, support abortion, or else stuff like this happens. It had my picture on it. So. Completely taken without my permission from these sex offenders' websites. And you know how those pictures are, you know, your hair's messed up, your eyes are bloodshot, you're wearing a Hawaiian shirt, you look like Nick Nolte.
Speaking of pissing your pants, has everybody seen these Good Nights commercials? They're these diapers for these kids that are like 12 and 13 years old, and they wet their beds. And the kid's on there, I'm not going to let my little wedding problem ruin the rest of my life. I'm thinking, no, but you talking about your little wedding problem on national TV probably will ruin the rest of your life. My dad, he's 73 years old, and he still uses the term colored for those who are not white. Yeah, my mom tries to help out by saying, honey, they're not colored. They're born that way.
Like I said, if anybody was here last week, I am recently single. And like I said last week, one of the weird things is dating women. One of the things that really bugs me about dating women is they think they can trick you. They think that you are stupid. And we are not stupid. We are some of the most intelligent creatures that you'll ever meet, us men. But we are not dumb. I asked this girl for a phone number last week. And you know what she said to me? She goes, yeah, sure, I'll give you my phone number. My phone number is 555. And I said, wait a second. Do you think I'm stupid? I need the area code.
That's funny.
I've been sober for 5 months. I don't drink or drug anymore. Hold your applause, because I could easily be lying. Something you kind of learn about druggies. We get pretty good at lying, man. It used to be to the point where I'd be lying so much that I start believing my own bullshit. It was like crazy. I told my girlfriend that I had 22 grand tied up in the NASDAQ or some shit, and like for a short while after that, I actually like believed that I had a girlfriend.
And I like the news. I like internet news. Internet news is cool because you're not really sure if it's real. I learned that recently there's hundreds of millions of bees missing in America. They're just missing. They don't know where they are. They're not going home. They're not dead everywhere. They're just gone like they've been abducted. And they're blaming it on cell phone use. See? He's killing a bee right now.
Wouldn't that be funny if the sex offender registry were more like MySpace? You know, likes, dislikes, your whole bio. Maybe some music streaming on it. I don't know, R. Kelly.
But like I said, I am single. My last girlfriend just broke up with me last weekend. Yeah. Which, you know, I got to give her credit. She's real mature about it. She looked me right in my good eye, and she said, hey, I want a guy that, you know, I needed some time apart so I can concentrate on school. Which, you know, is cool because I can kind of understand that. Because I remember for me, the 4th grade was pretty tough. I mean, you got addition, subtraction, and fractions.
No. Speaking of reading, I read the Da Vinci Code recently. Anybody ever read the Da Vinci Code? That is a good book. Now, for those of you who have never read it, it is a book that proposes fictitiously that Jesus might have had a son, which I think would be amazing if you were that kid, because that would mean that you are the grandson of God. That has got to be sweet, because grandparents are notorious for giving preferential treatment to their grandkids. How much treatment do you think you're going to get when that bastard has to love everybody?
Oh, I'm married. Sorry, ladies. I'm married. I actually married my high school sweetheart. Yeah. It's not as romantic as you think, though. It's called pregnancy. We live in a trailer. Yeah, we've lived in this trailer for 5 years. We've been trying to sell it for like 4. Those sons of bitches are hard to get rid of. No one told us anything. Then recently we put in central air because maybe that's what the buyer wants, is central air. No, because it's still a trailer. That's like putting glitter on an ugly hooker. You're still not going to make the sale.
So Lewis was talking about what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Well, I live with a bunch of friends, and we went to Las Vegas for spring break, and I know that's the rule, but we decided as a group that we were not going to leave a dead prostitute in our bathtub. So for us, it was what happens in Vegas gets buried in Indiana. So that's what we decided. Yeah. Thank you.
I went to a strip club recently, and their featured entertainer was Bridget the Midget. Swear to God, this is hot, but not. Well, hear me out. This is not sexy.
I would also like to thank Gwen Stefani because she taught me how to spell the word syphilis. I thought that was going to do better. I should have used the word gonorrhea. That's a funnier word, don't you think, Scout? Damn.
They say you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but that's not right. I don't think that's fair, you know. I think we should give him a chance. That way, instead of having to put him to sleep, we can make him greeters at Pt.2. You don't get that joke, go to Walmart.
Good time. I'm actually having a really good day. Having a kind of a crappy week though. Just one of those weeks. You know what I'm talking about? One of those weeks where things just don't go your way. I'll give you an example. I was at work the other day and I was in the bathroom washing my hands because I was done. And the guy under the stall goes, "Hey man, how's it going?" Kind of uncomfortable, but I didn't want to be rude, so I said, "I'm doing fine, thank you." He goes, "How's your mom?" "What? I don't even. Who the hell are you? I don't even know who's under there." It was embarrassing. Well, that wasn't the embarrassing part. The embarrassing part was I talked to the guy for 5 minutes, and then I realized he was on his cell phone.
Last year, the city of Des Moines basically made sure that all sex offenders had to move 2,000 feet away from any schools, parks, or libraries. Did these dudes not watch Dateline? These guys were coming, on that show, those guys were coming from 6 hours away. Pretty sure that 2,000 feet's really not going to scare them. And I'm like, oh shit, I really want to go to the park, but it's 2,010 feet away. Well, I guess I'll just do a puzzle.
Something else that occurs to me is like, why does everybody not want more Mexican people in this country? They are die-hard Catholics. They take that whole what would Jesus do to the next level. All right? For example, Jesus walked on water. Many of them crossed water very rapidly to get here. Another thing, Jesus was a carpenter. A lot of them end up working in construction. And Jesus is well known for saving a prostitute from getting stoned to death. And I once saw a Mexican pimp drop kick a hooker for a joint.
I'm serious, man. But Kenny's a good guy. He's one of those guys you want to keep around. One night we were partying, having a great time. We're like, hey, Kenny, come on over here. Want to do some coke with us? He's like, no, dude, I'm not falling for that one again. The last time I tried to snort coke through a straw, I almost drowned.